Hello, thank you once again for joining me on Obasic Universal Statisticals. Today I shall be showing you a video on how to import data into EView. That is the simplest way of copying data into EView. And the data we shall be looking at is the primary data and secondary data. Okay. Now, supposing we have this secondary data here, we have RGDP, petroleum profit tax, PPT, crude oil revenue, and ROI. And let's say these three variables are the independent variables to measure perhaps maybe crude oil revenue or oil revenue, while our GDP measures economic growth. Now I want to copy this data into EViews. The first thing you need to do is to highlight from this year here. You copy, highlight, then go down to the end. You have 2018. You copy, Ctrl C. Remember our data started from 1981, so you copy and highlight the complete year, all like this. Alright, remember we've already summarized the data in their variable form. For instance, we have real domestic product as RGDP, petroleum profit tax as PPT, crude oil revenue as COR, royalties on petroleum as ROI. So you copy it just the way it is on your model specification. And you launch your EViews. Now once the EViews page comes up, you simply click create a new EViews work file. Alright, you click it once. The data will copy in yearly form, which is annual. So we'll leave it at annual. Remember 1981, you type in 1981 to 2018 and you click OK. Remember the data will copy on clipboard. So what you need to do is to do Ctrl V. Alright, to paste. Ctrl V. Then just click finish. Once you click finish, it will ask you link imported series and alpha objects to external source. Select no. You have your data set here. So COR, PPT, RGDP, ROI. We'll have a year 1981, 2018. Let's say for instance you made a mistake on any of your data and you want to correct them. Let's say COR, you double click. Then want to edit this, maybe any of these values here. Probably there was a mistake you detected. Now for you to do that, you just click this edit plus or minus once and you can simply edit. Let's say you want to change this one to maybe 10. Alright, enter. And if there's another one you want to edit, you can as well do that. Okay, but since the data will copy are complete and correct, I can change it back to 7, which it was before, 7.81 rather than 10.81. Enter. Okay, so you see that. Next up is maybe you made a mistake on your year. Maybe you wanted to start from 1980 rather than 1981 to 2018. You simply double click this range here. Alright, you select 1980 or you type in 1980, click OK. It will ask you resize involves inserting one observation, continue, yes. Alright, that's adjusted it. But remember, the year we chose was from 1981 to 2018, so which is correct. I'll simply change it back to that particular year. Okay, then you click OK, resize, yes. So remember, this is the simplest way of copying data into view. Now, the one we look at is the annual data. Let's assume we want to look at quarterly data. There's no point opening a fresh EViews page. I can simply come under this new page here, click once. Okay, specify frequency range. Alright, then under frequency I will select quarterly. Okay, you just click quarterly. Now the data I want to copy, let's have a look at it. For quarterly data, let's say cashless. Okay, we want to look at cashless data from 2006 to 2018. 2006 quarter 1, 2018, and maybe we want to look at the impact of cashless policy on bank performance. Okay, and bank performance measured by ROA, while cashless variables here are mobile payment, MP, POS as point of sales, ATM transactions, and you have the year here. Alright, from Q1 to Q4, remember they are in quarterly form. Now look at the way the data is arranged. The data is arranged here. Okay, that is the exact way you are going to arrange your own data on Excel. Summarize everything in Excel. I haven't done that. I just copy from the year again down to wherever I stopped. Okay, you copy. Okay, you highlight and copy, Ctrl C. Remember, we started from the year down. Okay, look at the way it's arranged: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Like that for 2007, Q1, Q2 in that order. And simply go back to your EViews. Remember 2006, that is where it started from. 2006 quarterly, remember quarterly to 2018, you click OK. And once you click OK, you look at it during 2006 Q1, 2018 Q4. Alright, to have 52 observations. You simply Ctrl V to paste. Finish. Link imported series, select no. You have your data here. You can as well look at it to see it. Very simple. Okay. Now the last part we'll be looking at is, suppose you want to import primary data that we've already arranged or summarized in Excel. Maybe you generated questionnaire, data from questionnaire, and you want to import them into EViews to run maybe say regression analysis. Alright, let's look at that particular data set here. Let's assume we have this where Likert scale 1 is strongly disagree, 2 disagree, 3 undecided, 4 agree, 5 strongly agree. I have your questionnaire, question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, and these questions, each of these questions have five options, which ranges from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, 1 is SD, strongly disagree, 2 is disagree, 3 is undecided, 4 is agree, 5 is strongly agreed. Okay, just the way we arranged here. And maybe we distribute this questionnaire to 20 respondents. Okay, you have 20 here. Okay, and the questionnaire has been summarized in this Excel form. Now, what you need to do is to go to your EViews. Okay, there's no point opening a brand new one. Just select new page. Select specify by frequency. Okay, now you come down to this data regular frequency and select unstructured/undated. Okay, remember the number of questionnaires distributed are 20, or number of observations here are 20. So you type in 20, you click OK. Now once you click OK, go back to your Excel, you copy this question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, having five responses. So you highlight, don't highlight plus the serial number, please, just highlight only the questions, alright, that you've summarized, or the responses you generated from the questionnaire that you've summarized. So you just copy it like this, Ctrl C. Okay, go back to your EViews and you paste, Ctrl V, or you right click to paste, whichever one you feel comfortable with. Alright, you just click finish. Link imported, say no. You have your questionnaire here. You have your data set for each of your questionnaire here. You can double click to open. So from here you can actually run your regression analysis, correlation, descriptive statistics, or whatever you want to do with it. So basically these are the 3 ways, and many more also. With this particular video, it can guide you on many more other ones you can actually choose to import data into EViews. The fastest way to copy data into EViews. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay, to get more video updates. Please, the username is Obezip. Thank you for listening.